Yo! What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we got a different video than I thought I was going to be making. Don't care. We're deciding to do a reaction video, but not on our own. We need a true GOAT with us. I'm going to be reacting with him, but not with him. We got my boy Flight Team Stand Up in the building. I'm gonna be reacting with him. We're reacting to him, reacting to this. So we're gonna be with him.
What do you do, Flight Crew? FTC. Flight Team Stand Up! It's February. We grinding by any means necessary. We got most embarrassing moments in NBA history.
Let's go! Rebound.
From pooping your pants in an NBA game
he
to
pooped himself.
Accidentally making out with another dude.
Oh my God, Flight, you saw that?
Embarrassing moments in NBA history.
J.R. Smith
Game 1 of the 2008 NBA Finals. Lakers.
Oh yeah, shitty boy Pierce.
Kobe versus Boston's Big Three.
Okay.
So the crowd at TD Garden was packed and ready to witness greatness. But what they got instead is one of the NBA's most embarrassing moments. During the third quarter, with 6:57 left on the clock, Kobe dribbled around a screen and drove to the rim for a floater. But during the shot, Paul Pierce randomly dropped to the ground, holding his knee. It looked.
The Blackfoot affair is being brought back.
Let's go check out my TikTok. Go check out my
Everybody loves a good comeback
normal
story.
channel. Link in the description. At 20 on this channel, 30 on the main channel, and Instagram. So yeah.
Looked like he just suffered a horrific injury. I mean, he couldn't even stand up on his own. So 3 guys picked him up and carried him to a wheelchair. But on their way out of the game,
man literally acted out a whole
courtside that saw the real reason Paul was escorted out, and he knew it was no injury. Just look at his reaction.
What happened?
He smelled lies in the air. Paul was escorted the rest of the way.
Calm down!
Like
yo, bro. Hey man, the rebound, bro. Hey, bro. That was the funniest thing I heard in like the last 10 years in the NBA. Bro, this man just tried him. Bro, that was a perfect edit too. That's what made the shit funny.
But on the way out of the game, there was a kid sitting courtside that saw the real reason Paul was escorted out, and he knew it was no injury. Just look at his reaction. He smelled lies in the air. Paul was escorted the rest of the way to the locker room, and it looked like
he poked himself! I get it! Why, you're smart. Oh my God, I get it now!
Was 2 minutes and 30 seconds later, a white flash
this was not supposed to be this funny, bro.
Tunnel. It was Pierce.
He's already been on about this. Well, he announced like
you gotta be kidding.
Crazy.
When I first looked at it, I thought he had a knee injury the whole time. Bro, why would he even admit that?
98 to 88. But the biggest question was, what happened to Pierce?
He pooped
How
himself.
Did he recover so fast? Was it all a publicity stunt? Well, it turns out that Pierce was so embarrassed about what happened, it took him 11 years to finally reveal the truth.
He pooped himself.
11 years ago today, wheelchaired off the floor for reasons he will keep to himself.
I have a confession to make. Whoa. I just had to go to
Bro, look at this dude. Chelsea
What did he say?
I have a confession to make.
He said this.
I just had to go to the bathroom.
Why did you need a wheelchair to get to the bathroom?
It was that bad.
There was something went down. I had to go.
I knew it!
Okay, injury.
That's it.
Not only
I'm smart like that! I freaking called it once again. Why did you take over and check out the main channel? You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to check out my channel until now on the ads because there's nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Another thing to do, so you gotta check out your channel right now. I wish I had that.
Sorry guys, I can't come.
only did Paul Pierce himself in the middle of the game. When he came back to the game, he wiped his covered hand on his team.
Oh, that's poop! Oh my God, that's poop!
You went.
How is he noticing all this?
Had toilet paper, new clothes, moist towelettes. Paul, you had everything you needed, and you used this man's shirt. Shame on you. Honestly, I'm sick of this man. I don't even want to talk about him anymore.
Bro, this man is funny as hell, bro.
He didn't make me watch a dude makeout session.
No way.
Yeah. A while back, 2 dudes kissed each other during an NBA game.
What?
That's a whole new level of embarrassing. Unless it was intentional? See, during the 2017 finals, in a game between the Cavs and
they won that finals that
Warriors,
year.
tension
that's
was at
2016,
an all-time high. Golden State was up 3-1, and they were looking to close out the series in Game 5. But the Cavs were not trying to go home without a fight.
They won that year.
Literally. And with 3 minutes left in the second quarter, Cleveland was down 15. Trying to close the gap, Kyrie drove to the hoop for a layup, but he missed badly. And that's when him and David West got tangled up for the rebound. But thankfully, everyone acted like reasonable adults. They got over it and lived
they did win that year.
Ever after. Guys,
wait, they
come on. If you've seen any of my
they won?
You know that's never how it ends. Went down. Because what actually happened is Tristan Thompson rushed over and tried to handle it himself, pushing West right in front of the refs. And that's when it happened. The two locked eyes, and it must have been love at first sight as David went in to seal the deal.
Ew! Whoa!
I can't play this anymore, bro.
Whoa!
You seeing this? Yeah.
Y'all could have just did this in private, man.
You
I know, right?
Nah, I'm just kidding. You already know he got pushed into him and everything like that. That was funny as hell.
Why is my stepmom so obsessed with that zucchini?
I love it.
What the frick did I just see? It's okay, coming back. What the frick did I just see?
Like and subscribe.
This man rebound. How he's literally noticing everything.
That's right, on the lips. And I know you can't risk that. So what are you doing? But anyways, David West wasn't subscribed. So whether he liked it or not, millions of people saw their first kiss on live TV.
Bro, what is he doing though? He was kind of going in there aggressively.
Yeah,
but he's no stranger to embarrassing moments. Back in 2019, the Lakers went up against the Jazz, and LeBron did something he hadn't done in a while. He wore his signature headband. Only difference was, that night, something was off about his hair. See,
the back
LeBron
of his head
had allegedly gotten hair surgery and plugs put in that offseason. But his barber insisted that it wasn't true, saying, there's no dye, no additives, no preservatives.
Yeah! And what came was a $1 billion check too. You forgot to say that.
Temporary hair colors. It's all his hair. And I mean, hey, it's his barber. We gotta trust him, right?
Oh, imagine trusting a barber. Come on now.
LeBron was playing well, getting to the rim,
facts.
hitting his jump shots. But things took a turn for the worst. With 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Troy Daniels steps up to the free throw line. And as LeBron walked toward the bench, Anthony Davis tried to warn him, but it was too late. Now, I know it might have been hard to tell what happened.
What'd he say?
But cameras at a different angle gave us a closer look.
The back of his head? Dang, bro!
LeBron's hairline was f***ed up. And the worst part was, he didn't even realize it. Because during the post-game interview, you could literally
That's why I can't wear headbands so I'm asleep.
Are you LeBron, bro, just go bald.
God damn, Bron. What the hell's going on with your head? And man, I just
bro,
looked it up.
LeBron, just go bald, bro.
15 grand.
Thank
LeBron
you.
got his money back because he got clowned relentlessly on Twitter. And then he had no choice but to give up the headband forever. It's hard to get more embarrassing than your hair malfunctioning.
Bro, you literally can go bald and wear any headband you want, bro.
Michael Beasley did just that. During a game between the Lakers,
he has to go bald next season. Watch he go off, bro.
So LA was relying on Lonzo, Kuzma, Ingram, and the one and only
So they lost.
Michael Beasley.
The bust Beasley.
During the first quarter,
Dang.
the Thunder absolutely
Beasley,
lit the
Michael
Lakers
Beasley.
up. Dunks, alley-oops, threes. OKC was bodying LA, and as their shooting streak continued, they went up 32-17 with 3 minutes left in the first. So it was time for LA to bring out their secret weapon, the GOAT himself, Michael Beasley. Coach Walton called his name, and Michael checked the scores table.
That is too funny.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
How do
You
you
wore the wrong shorts.
That's how you know you don't get playing time like that, bro. You don't get no clock.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know you're not playing.
Hey, Michael, come on back. You're wearing the wrong shorts. And he heads back to the locker room.
That's embarrassing, bro. That's mad
dude.
embarrassing.
I've seen that look before. Yep. He's
Alright, please don't be something bad. Yes. As Flight would
When I
say,
was a
look
freshman,
at Curry,
I didn't
man.
take a chance at
honestly,
Did you
he's
make it
lucky,
Tyler
though.
Hero?
They let him run back into the locker room, change. Bees went to work. Lakers rallied all the way back to win. 138
That
to
shit be
120.
slapping.
But to keep it real,
You should have let it play out. Damn.
Or,
I know, right?
You should have let it play out with the glasses and shit. Fuck, I was waiting for that
A little
shit.
too stoned before a game. J.R. Smith's high ass caused one of the most embarrassing.
What?
Only thing is, he wishes he could forget it. It was Game 1 of the 2018 NBA
Oh, I
Finals
don't remember this.
between the Cavs
I remember
and
this.
the Warriors. Both teams were playing out of their minds, barely missing a shot. And luckily for Cleveland, LeBron came ready to play. He was having one of the best games of his career, so it looked like Cleveland could pull off an
Curry,
upset.
man.
I
But
knew he was
everything
gonna say
got
it.
crazy in the final moments. It was 107 to 106. With 8 seconds left on the clock, LeBron had the ball in his hands.
Had a
He was ready
hairball.
to make the game-winning play.
What?
But out of nowhere, George Hill was fouled and sent to the free throw line. The Cavs were only down 1, so make them both, and you win the game. Easy enough, right? George sunk the first to tie it up, 107 to 107, with one shot to
Dang,
win
that's
it all.
clutch.
He lined up for the second free throw. Then, this happened.
Nervous ass nigga.
Rebound
know,
goes
he
to the
got nervous.
Cavs. J.R. Smith
I remember
brings
this.
it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime. You get the feeling
Dang.
J.R. Smith he didn't know the score.
I think exactly. That's a bad mistake by J.R. Smith.
And LeBron James was trying to get a timeout.
Wait, wouldn't the timeout count?
At the top when he gets the rebound.
Watch James. Now wanted a timeout, but too late to get it.
That's funny as hell,
5
yo.
minutes go up on the clock. Overtime here in
That's
game
tough.
What in the was JR doing? This man grabbed the rebound, had a chance to win the game himself, or at least pass the ball to someone else who could. But it turned out, somehow, JR thought the Cavs were up, so he just dribbled out the clock. And even though LeBron had 51 points, they still
51?
lost,
Still lost the entire
and
final.
eventually got swept 4-0.
They got
This year.
swept!
I literally can't imagine anything more embarrassing than accidentally costing your team the most important game of the season.
Yeah, he's never gonna
I
do
mean,
that.
there was that one time with Kevin Durant. See,
Really?
you know
What
Kevin
did KD
Durant,
do?
you know the dude's got a Twitter problem. And in 2017, he had just won his first championship with the Warriors. People had been clowning him all year for joining a super team. And eventually, KD had enough. Someone tweeted at him, "Man, I respect the hell out of you, but give me one legitimate reason for leaving OKC other than getting a championship." I mean, a fair argument. But when KD responded, things got weird. Durant tweeted he didn't like the organization or playing for Billy Donovan. His roster wasn't that good. It was just him.
Dang.
Only pay for what you need with
Guns
Liberty
for getting
Mutual.
another one of those weird ads, bruh. For real, for real. Once again,
Meals
TikTok,
and
YT
moments are
Jiggler,
better
main
with
channel.
Galvani.
I post a lot on that, and I do daily streams. Almost.
Him and Russ. Then he added another tweet saying, "Imagine taking Russ off that team. See how bad they were. KD can't win a championship with those cats." Wait a minute. Did I just read that right? Was KD referring to himself in the third person? Yep.
That's
It
second
turns
person.
out KD forgot to switch to a burner
Oh,
account
never mind.
before clowning
Never
on
mind,
his old
never
team.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I mean,
I thought that was fake,
that's,
though. I
that was
didn't know
pretty
it was
desperate,
real.
bro. I feel kind of bad for KD. The dude's worth
KD's still that
$170
nigga, yo.
million, and he's worried about what some random text on the screen is saying about him. Embarrassing. But not as embarrassing as
Bro,
James
He stick his
Harden.
nose?
Speed his nose.
Back in 2020,
Fuck, give you
during the
something
game
else?
between the Rockets and the Celtics, Boston came in red hot, winning 11 of their last 13 games. And with it being a primetime matchup, they wanted to make a statement. Boston came out and dominated Houston
Pre-COVID?
from the start. But luckily, Westbrook and Harden kept the Rockets somewhat in the game. The two were hitting shot after shot, trying to bring Houston within 10 points.
They weren't as good as they were supposed to be.
The first half came to a close. One play stood out from the rest, and one fan slowed it down for us.
When he tries to get up, look at his shorts. It almost looks like he has a poop stain that's going through
Bro,
his
why are y'all looking
people
so
that-
deep? Y'all
What are you doing? You're literally sitting there in your house.
Come on, bro. I don't want to see this
What
shit,
is
bro.
that, dude?
Yeah. What?
That does not look good.
Why are you imagine replaying it and pausing?
Oh,
it,
you're
bro.
literally
Like, you're
exactly,
weird.
bro. You're replaying him pooping his pants, bro.
I'm not talking about the rebounds. I'm talking about the dude that originally recorded it. Come on, man. Bro, I don't want to see that shit, bro.
This is disgusting.
You're looking in between a man's legs. Like, you're.
I'm not.
Now, what's even crazier is
shut,
that
bro.
Harden intentionally pooped himself. This was all part of a master plan. One fan in the
What?
stadium,
Yo, what was that
Dr.
even?
Barry McCockiner, figured out why Harden did this, tweeting, "James Harden his pants to honor Paul Pierce, who's in attendance for tonight's game. Rarely see superstars show respect to legends of the past like this."
Oh, bro.
Also,
That's gonna be a troll account.
That's
This was
tough.
just another step in Harden's
What is
master
Harden
plan.
doing?
The first step was to grow out his ridiculous beard and transform into the superstar we know today. But surprisingly, Harden's transformation isn't close to being the craziest in the NBA. We've seen guys start wearing dresses, get hundreds of tattoos, gain
Nothing wrong
ridiculous
with
amounts
that.
of weight, and that's just the beginning. Huh? You want to hear more about that? Well,
Giannis
click right here.
Antetokounmpo.
These are the
Alright, that's gonna cap it off the video. Let me know if you guys want me to react with other people like this. If not, it's alright. It was just kind of fun, one-time thing, you know what I'm saying? Go check out the TikTok. That was crazy. That ad that we got, don't want to see that again. That was freaking weird. And one more thing. When I was looking at a flight, you see this way? See this way? I don't know. That's gonna cap it off for the video. Let me know what y'all want me to react to. We're on the road to 100 subscribers.